Close your eyes. Do you feel pressure between your eyebrows? A subtle pull, like something is trying to open. That's your pineal gland responding. And in the next 10 minutes, you'll learn the exact protocol the Desert Fathers used to activate it in 72 hours. Your pineal gland is calcified. Fluoride in your water, processed food, artificial light. They've turned your spiritual antenna into stone. The ancients called it the single eye. When it's open, you access Gnosis, direct knowledge of the divine. When it's closed, you're trapped in the ego's illusion. But here's what the church erased. Activation isn't mystical, it's mechanical. The Desert Fathers had a step-by-step protocol, and it starts with decalcification. First, stop the damage. For the next 72 hours, eliminate fluoride completely. No tap water. No toothpaste with fluoride. No processed food. Instead, drink spring water with a pinch of sea salt. Take 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar and water twice daily. Add chlorella powder, 5 grams per day. These bind to calcium deposits and begin dissolving them. The Desert Fathers fasted in darkness for this reason. Without food, your body enters autophagy. It starts consuming damaged cells, including calcified tissue. You don't need to fast, but if you can do 16-hour intermittent fasting during these 72 hours, you'll accelerate the process. This is the core. Your pineal gland produces DMT, the spirit molecule, but only in complete darkness. Not dim light, not candlelight, total, absolute darkness. Here's the timeline. Hours 0 to 12. Your eyes adjust. You'll feel restless. Hours 13 to 24. Melatonin floods your system. You'll sleep deeply. Hours 25 to 48. Serotonin converts to DMT. You'll start seeing geometric patterns behind closed eyelids. Hours 49 to 72. The gland fully activates. You'll experience what mystics call the void, a state of pure awareness where the ego dissolves and Christ consciousness emerges. This isn't hallucination. It's your default state when the calcification is removed. Practical setup: blackout curtains, tape over every LED light, sleep mask as backup, set alarms on your phone outside the room, have water and simple food nearby. Tell someone you're doing this so they don't worry. After the 72 hours, you maintain activation with a daily 7-minute practice. This is what the Desert Fathers did every morning. First, the breath pattern. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Repeat for 2 minutes. This oxygenates the pineal gland and triggers piezoelectric pressure. The gland is crystalline, and pressure makes it vibrate. Next, eye focus. Close your eyes and roll them upward, focusing on the point between your eyebrows. Hold for 1 minute. You'll feel warmth, then pressure. Finally, the sound activation. Chant Tho-H, like toe, but with an H. The frequency resonates with the pineal gland's crystalline structure. 30 repetitions, feeling the vibration in your skull. Then sit in silence for 4 minutes, observing whatever arises. Here's the part no one tells you. Activation is irreversible. Once you see through the ego's illusion, you can't unsee it. Your old life, the comfort, the distractions, the certainty, it will feel hollow. Most people prefer the calcified prison because it's familiar. The Desert Fathers warned, The path to Gnosis is the death of who you think you are. If you're not ready to let go of your constructed identity, don't start this protocol. But if you're willing to trade comfort for truth, the next 72 hours will change everything. This isn't theory. Every major mystical tradition, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, Egyptian, describes the same gland, the same activation, the same result. The Vatican literally has a giant pine cone statue representing the pineal gland. They know. They just don't want you to know. So here's your assignment. Comment day 1 below when you start the 72-hour protocol. I'll reply with troubleshooting tips. Subscribe because the next video breaks down the Christ consciousness state you'll experience, what it actually feels like, and how to navigate it without losing your mind. Comment. Day 1. Subscribe for Part 2. Christ consciousness explained. The Church erased this because an activated pineal gland makes you ungovernable. You stop needing priests, rituals, buildings. You become your own direct line to the divine. And that terrifies institutions built on control. One more thing. Document your experience. Keep a journal during the 72 hours. Write down the patterns you see, the insights that emerge, the moments when the ego screams for you to quit. This becomes your personal gnosis, proof that can't be taken from you. You have everything you need. Spring water, apple cider vinegar, chlorella, darkness, and 7 minutes a day. The Desert Fathers did this in caves with nothing. You can do this in your bedroom with preparation. The question isn't whether this works. It's whether you're ready for what happens when it does. Because once that gland activates, you'll realize you've been living in a dream. And waking up is the most terrifying, most liberating thing you'll ever do. Start tonight. Comment day 1. And I'll see you on the other side, where the real work begins. This is aware. The path to Gnosis isn't passive faith. It's active transformation. Let's build.